Going.
Okay.
Are you
So a
guys
little bit of,
tired all the time? Are you not getting enough sleep? Like, I am exhausted. How about you, Jared?
oh yeah, I was just gonna say I'm gonna poke the thing and say, hey guys, are you awake?
Oh,
Did you get enough sleep last night? And there's so many things to consider, guys. I don't know about the rest of you, but if you connect with this thought that you are burning the candle at both ends and sometimes in the middle too, we're right there with you. I know that we've all got lots going on in our lives, and that's something that we wanted to talk to you guys about and make sure that you guys know about our class tomorrow night, where we're going to be talking about the subject in a lot greater depth.
yeah. So we've been talking about a few things that we can do to support our sleep. Because, Jared, you have kids at home. I have kids at home. Even if we don't have kids at home, one of the most important things is to be on a regular schedule. But when you can't be on a regular schedule, Jared, what's your go-to to support your sleep?
Well, you know what? People talk about power naps. They talk about meditation, and I find that even if I maybe didn't get my full whatever allotment of sleep that I needed that night, if I take a little bit of time to recharge, to do a little bit of meditation, that invigorates me and definitely helps. But I also make sure that I start my days right, and for me, that is VMG, that's using my oils, diffusing. There's so many different things that I do that are part of that whole process. But I mean, for me, it's mindset and body. I mean, body set, whatever I can do to support that overall wellness.
I love that. I love because we talk about BMG and our supplements all the time, right? Now, if you don't have those supplements in your home yet, there are some great things that you can do to support your body. And I did a course on improving your sleep naturally. One of the things they talked about is actually power naps can actually hurt you if you don't get in a complete sleep cycle. Now, the average sleep cycle is anywhere from 40 to 60 minutes. So you kind of have to play around with and see what that sleep cycle is for you. I know for me, just because I end up waking up multiple times during the night, that my sleep cycle is a 45-minute cycle. So if I can get a 45-minute meditation in, I am able to support my sleep better. But also whole food nutrition, right? Now, the VMG fills in the gaps, but we're going to share some foods on our class tomorrow that help with that whole food nutrients. Ronay, what is something you do to support your natural sleep cycle?
I try to have a sleep cycle, like I tried to go to sleep at the same time every night. Um, and like talk about burning the candle at both ends, guys. Things have been happening here. I'm not in my normal location. You guys know that. So, or maybe you don't know that. Like I'm here taking care of my mother's house, getting it ready to sell as she is no longer able to live here. So anyway, my sleep has been really messed up because for one thing, I'm in a different time zone. I have not been going to sleep at the regular time, and I've not been getting up at my regular time. So my sleep cycle has been a little goofy. Now, what I have been doing is I've been supporting myself using Serenity. The Serenity soft gels have been amazing because I have so many things I have to tick off in a very short amount of time that my brain won't stop. And so for me to be able to sleep well, it's been great. I have a Serenity soft gel and an adaptive soft gel, and then the Serenity sleep stick. Oh, that has been super helpful with my sleep cycle just being so completely messed up.
I love that. One of the other great things that can support our bodies in natural sleep cycles is our regular movement. If we are more sedentary, then our body doesn't go through that regular sleep cycle. The other thing that they talk about in many um, sleep trainings and stuff like that is the importance of our lighting. Natural lighting is best, getting away from our screens before we go to bed. And I know for many people, and my husband is one of them, like to unwind with TV. But the problem is that light keeps our brains active and going. So if you can find some things to get in a better sleep rhythm with getting away from the screen times, that's better.
There,
So,
there are settings that put the blue blocker on your phone. So for people who like to scroll, there is a setting. You can also get blue blocker glasses because there are some people who their brain won't shut off because of their own noise. And so having the screen noise helps them to fall asleep.
yep. So some of the other ways of doing that is putting on a meditation to listen
Yes.
to. Putting on a book to listen to is also super helpful, but I will second Ronay's adaptive and serenity combo for supporting our minds in that squirrel thinking and being able to shut down. So, you
The
want
other thing
more tips? I'm going to drop the link for our class. Sorry, Ronay, I didn't mean to cut
I
you
was
off.
I was gonna say the other thing with a book, make sure it's a book you've already listened to and that is not super exciting. Like my favorite book when I my brain just won't shut off is Jane Eyre because I've listened to it multiple times. It's also like the person who reads it, her voice is pretty steady and it just doesn't have a lot of ups and downs to it. So,
So, our classes are $5 to attend, but if you want to attend for free, just message one of us or message the AromaVibe, and we will send you the code to join our class for free. We want to get our classes out to as many people as possible and in a safe way for everyone.
yes.
Jared, any last thoughts on sleep?
You know what? Make sure that you're getting it. You know, sometimes that's hard to say, and especially with teenagers, that are used to saying, "Hey, I can pull an all-nighter and have it not affect me." And I remember when that was the case, when I could go and it seemed like I was the Energizer Bunny, and you know what? Sometimes I don't feel like that anymore. I gotta find a way to unplug and I should say replug into a stream of consciousness that's going to allow my brain to rest and help my body to recover.
I love that. So join us next week for Wednesday Wellness. If there's topics that you guys want us to cover, let us know in the comments. And again, thanks for joining us.